Okay, so this week we're going to look at surface modeling. So anything we've done to date, we have done using our features, okay, tab, which is for solid modeling. So I have added the surface toolbar. So I have right click toolbars and surfaces. Okay, so that's the one we're going to be working with. Okay, so I'm just going to try and explain um, the differences and go through a couple of examples. So if I were to draw on my front plane a center rectangle, okay, and if I go into the features tab and extrude that, okay, so I'm going to extrude it 20, okay, okay. So you can see that all of the lines are black, okay, there's no blue lines. That is solid. So if I do a section cut through that, it's solid, okay. So it's solid in the middle. Okay, so the black lines mean that it is watertight. Okay, so if you filled water into that, it wouldn't leak basically. It's watertight. Okay, it's fully sealed. It has a thickness. Okay, so even if I did a shell um cutting that and just left a wall thickness, so let me see. So if I shell that, okay, and just leave a wall thickness, okay. Even if I fill this portion up with water, it wouldn't leak out these sides, okay? So it's still watertight, it's still black lines, okay? So now if I go to a new part, okay? Okay. So if I go to sketch, and if I sketch a rectangle, okay? Now if I use my surface features tab, okay? So surfaces rather than features. Okay, so I'm going to extrude my surface. Okay, so I'm going to extrude at 20. Okay, so you can see from that that it's not solid. Okay, it doesn't have a thickness. Okay, it's just a skin. You can also see that the lines are blue. Okay, so it means it's not watertight. Okay, it's not a solid body basically. So if I wanted to add to close off some of this, I can use this planar surface function. So if I click these four edges, that closes off the top. And if I spin it round, and I can close off the bottom. So again, go to planar surface, select my four edges. So that's closed off the bottom now. Okay, so you can see that the lines are still blue. So if I do a section cut, okay, so it's still got no thickness. It's hollow in the middle. It's not solid, okay? So if I want to join them together to create one body, I can use this knit surface, so knit function. So if I select all of the edges, okay, that's all of it. Click OK. So now you can see that the lines are black. Okay, so that's now one surface body. But if I do a section cut again, it's still hollow. Okay. So if I want to create like a wall thickness, I can use the thicken function here. Okay. So I want it to be thicken both sides. So I'm going to say 10 mil. Okay. Oh, I'm selecting the surface. Mm. So thicken, put in 2 mil here, select my surface. Okay, so now if I do a section cut, you can see that it has a wall thickness now. Okay, so it's a surface body with a wall thickness. Or I can also, edit feature, I can create solid. Okay, so if I click that, and now if I do a section, it's now solid, like it would have been if we had have drawn a box and extruded it in our features tab. Okay, so I'm going to edit that again, make it 2 mil. Okay. Okay, so this is our surface tab or toolbar. So we need to add that in, and that's what we use. And you have to always remember to make sure you use the surfaces. So surface extrude, surface revolve, revolve surface, rather than if you go into the features. Okay, because that will be solid. Okay, so